Good morning. If you're watching live, say hello to me. If you're not, say, something else. And wait patiently. I was messing with my technology. It was giving me fits this morning because I don't know. I was having a hard time. So that's why it took me a few minutes to get myself together. But I'm here now and I'm ready to eat. I don't know about you. I'm starving. Is anybody else hungry this morning? I am. All right, I'll wait. I'll shut up until somebody says hello. There we are. Hey, Shirley, my friend Shirley. Good morning. I'm going to make some yummy stuff this morning. I'm going to make a batch of overnight oats that we can enjoy tomorrow together, and I'll have a yummy coffee drink with it. And today we're going to make a blended oat that we're going to bake in the microwave. Bake. Hey, Lois. Hey, Kim. Hey, Meredith. So we're going to make a blended baked oat. And I'm going to make a pot roast. Hey, Jackie. That's all right. Sausage, spinach, and mushrooms. That sounds good to me. Sure, that sounds real good. That sounds real good. But I'm going to make a baked. You did. You missed devotions, Meredith. There was a notification in Marco Polo and on the chat. Oh. Figure skating competition and the roads were nasty from the snow on the way here. Ugh. Everybody's talking about their terrible weather, their snow and their cold. We're supposed to get snow today, flurries, but it's 35. I knew what you meant, Melissa. I knew what you meant. All right, let's get the overnight oats done first. Is it not so good, Kim? Wait, I said that wrong. Is it not so good? Isn't it just so good? Isn't it not? Is it not just so good? I don't know. I can't talk English. English is my second language. Sarcasm is my first. Let's make overnight oats for tomorrow. And then tomorrow we'll make some yummy coffee drink because we haven't made a yummy coffee drink in a while. So let's make tiramisu overnight oats. Doesn't that sound good? I think that sounds good. So blended oats, y'all, it's where it's at. It's so much, if you're like, KJ, I don't like the taste of overnight oats. They're slimy. You need to make blended overnight oats. That is where it's at. Blended overnight oats, okay? And blended baked oats. Blended oats are just, there's a lot you can do with them. So we're going to make tiramisu. They're so good, Meredith. We're going to make a tiramisu. I think I washed that. We're going to make a tiramisu flavored. So first ingredient, you know what I didn't get out was my oats. I got all my ingredients out except my oats. And now that I got it, I'm not entirely sure where they are. That's not the right ones. Oh my gosh. Here they are. No, those are steel cut. I want regular. No, those are steel cut. All right, where did I put all my new bags of oats? Look, I was so prepared. All of my ingredients, all of my kitchen tools are all sitting out so that I wouldn't have to do this nonsense. Where did I put those? For the love of all things holy. Let's make an oatmeal video and not put oatmeal in it. Hold on. Gotta be out here. I know I opened a bag the other day. I opened a bag on camera. So I guess I'm just gonna open another bag because I don't know where I put those. Where do you think I put them, Meredith? I know. I opened a bag. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. I go through oats so fast. If I find it, it's all right. It's no big deal. All right. First ingredient that you're going to need for tiramisu oats is a shot of espresso. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm working on dialing in my espresso maker. I'm not doing a very good job. And then I get my maker all ready to make, and I realize I was out of beans. And my beans, I opened a bag of beans and they're light roast. This is not going to make good espresso. It's very difficult to pull a good cup of espresso. You have to be really talented, and I am not at making espresso to pull a good shot of espresso out of this light roast. Why did I buy light roast beans? But it's what I have. So we're going to pull a crappy shot of espresso and just hope for the best. I didn't clean my puck thing out yesterday. Apparently I left it in there. I'm great at this. Great at this. If you're watching, I would love if you would give this a share. It would mean the world to me. It's super helpful when you do. Let's grind up some light roast beans that are not going to make. Do you, Meredith? Remind me, are you like having to dial in your maker, or is it one that just automatically does everything for you? Because I'm learning about dialing in and getting the right grind and the right time. And apparently, to make the right shot of espresso, you need weights, and you need to measure the weight of your espresso and when it pours, you're supposed to measure the cup. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just faking it. And it's supposed to take 28 to 32 seconds to brew the proper cup of espresso. And if it takes less than that, your grind is too coarse. If it takes more than that, your grind is too fine. Well, I thought I got my grind right, but I thought I got it right, but now it's not pouring, it's dripping. It's not pouring out a shot of espresso. It's dripping. And I don't think that's right, because that's not giving me enough espresso. See how little bit I get? I'm not doing it right. Look at this. See? Somebody that makes espresso needs to help me, because that's not enough. It's super concentrated. It tastes delicious, but it's super concentrated. I'm just gonna go with it because it's super, like I said, it's super concentrated. So hold on, my computer's about to fall over here. I don't know. I have to watch more YouTube videos. All right, but we're gonna start with a shot of espresso. Tastes good. It tastes good. All right, and to that, I'm gonna add a half a cup of oats. Should get out my measuring cups. See, I just been pouring espresso. I just been like, yeah, that's what I thought. Girl, your grind is too fine. It does sound like a pickup line. I don't know. There's a lot of YouTube videos that tell you how to dial in your machine, and I'm just not very good at it. Good at it. And I'm also not a coffee connoisseur, okay? I drink Dunkin', and I enjoy it fully. Sorry, Dunkin'. I drink it and I think, wow, this is good coffee. And then I go to Starbucks and I think, wow, this is good coffee. And then I go to a fancy coffee place where I spend $11 and I say, wow, that's good coffee, because it just tastes like coffee to me. I'm not a connoisseur in the sense that I can say, oh, this is a lovely pour of espresso. I don't know. Is it? It could be swill. Somebody could walk in here and go, that is the most disgusting cup of espresso I've ever tasted in my life. And I'd go, really? Good. It tastes like espresso. It's just not, I'm not skilled. My palate is not fancy. I just like the taste of it. You know, whatever. Black coffee is not happening, Kathy Murphy. Not happening. I'm going to put a half cup of milk in here. I'm going to go with the old almond milk because I got to use it up. I did find cashew milk this week and I'm going to be using that. Well, it depends on the gas station. I like some gas station coffees. I like some gas station coffees. I know Tim Hortons coffee is terrible. Sorry, Timmy. Sorry, Mr. Horton, but your coffee's awful. Your donuts are all right, but we don't eat those. So, half a cup. Let's put some super sweet in there. I'm going to go with a teaspoon. Like that much. That looks right. 1 teaspoon. I wrote all this down. I downloaded my brain and what I wanted to put in here. A little vanilla. And I want almond extract. And I hope that I have some. I did. I got out all my ingredients except the one that makes me dig for 3.5 minutes to find it. And you know what? Almond extract is pretty critical in tiramisu, and I think I don't have any. That's hilarious. Kate, way to go. You're so good at that. Oh my word. For realsies. Almond extract is important in tiramisu. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, well, punt. Let's go with coffee extract and a little touch of hazelnut. No, maple. Let's do a little touch of maple. Supposed to have almond extract. Just pretend I'm over here putting almond extract. I'm just going to do a little touch of maple. We're pretending that's almond. And I'm going to put a little touch of coffee extract in there. We're going to pretend that's also almond. It's fine. We'll be fine. It's fine. But put like half a teaspoon of almond extract in there instead. All right, that's my blended oats. Let's blend them. Oh, hi, Cindy. Cindy's here. We have a Sheets. And we laugh at Sheets all the time. That didn't get as thick as I intended. It's a lot thinner than I expected, and it's also not blended enough. Oh, it smells good, though. We have Sheets, and every time we go, Marin just loses her mind with laughs. Am I allowed to say that, Mom? I'm like, yeah, you can say Sheets. But it's a play on words, and all their marketing is a play on that. And so she's always like, can I say it? I have a 16-year-old, you guys. My 16-year-old asks permission to say words that she thinks might be swear words. That's my kid. She's amazing. All right, I'm going to put some chia in there. You guys, wait, does tiramisu have cinnamon? No, it doesn't. Never mind. It has almond extract. You don't have any. Oh, what's that spilled all through my drawer? What do you think that is? Hold on, I gotta clean up a spill. Stat. I don't know what that is. Okay, it's gone, whatever it is. I need to get some stuff, covers for the bottom of my, what did I come over here for? Chia. Chia, right here. Chia has, okay, this whole thing is 1 serving of chia. Okay, it's a lot of chia. Or Salvia hispanica is the other way to pronounce it. The whole thing has 13 grams of fat. I'm putting a teaspoon in here. It's not going to be anywhere near 5 grams of fat. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Teaspoon. I don't even need to put it in here. I could have just put it in the container because now I have to scrape it off the blade because I wasn't going to blend the chia. Well, you know, I take that back. I'm going to blend the chia. This makes it easy for the recipe writer. Good enough. Just a little blendy blend. All right. Hopefully this thickens up. Oh, thank you, Susan. Hopefully this thickens up. Oh, I'm glad you guys made it home, Jennifer. Safe and sound. All right, I need my special overnight oats container. Yes, this is on my Amazon store because it is the cutest thing you'll ever see with your face. Look at it. It's so cute. This seems a little liquidy, but I think with the chia, I don't think my blended oats, and that seems, what did I do wrong? My blended oats usually come up to here. What the heck am I missing? What am I missing? I did, oh my gosh. Did I only do a quarter cup of oats? Did I only do 1 scoop? Something's not right in this picture in my blended oats. What? Well, for one thing, I didn't put any protein powder in it. Listen, this may not actually be a recipe quite yet. I think I only put 1 scoop of oats in there. And this is a quarter cup, and I need a half a cup. I need a half cup. Miniature breakfast with KJ. Well, if I didn't, that I don't know why it's so small. All right, I forgot my protein. I'm gonna do 2 heaping tablespoons of creamy dreamy in there. This is supposed to be a super simple, easy recipe to throw together. Listen, you know why my recipes are always such chaos? Because other people write recipes and then test them out, and then this looks better, and then they go live and show you how they created it. Me, I do it while I'm live. I'm not really an idiot. I mean, I am. But I'm doing the testing in front of you. All right, this still doesn't look like a ton, but it's definitely more than it was. But it's okay because I'm topping it with yogurt. So, all right, there's my tiramisu. It's still so tiny. What on earth? I'm gonna pee myself. Why is it so little? I swear my overnight oats are usually full. What is going on? And it's gonna make for a great picture like this. Okay, well, it'll be plenty. Once I put the yogurt on top, I hope. I have to rinse out this mess. Hold on. Welcome to Joyful Life with KJ, where our breakfast is approximately 1 tablespoon of food. It's the best way to lose weight. You just don't eat. It's effective every time. I do not understand why it's so tiny, but that's okay. What did I do different in my peanut butter oats that it's usually super full? All right, let's wipe this out so this can be somewhat pretty in a picture, even though people are going to be like, that's it. That's all I get to eat is those 3 mouthfuls. There's your tiramisu oats. Hopefully they're good. And now I'm going to mix up some yogurt and sweetener and put it on top and sprinkle it with cocoa. Oh my goodness. Let's do a fair amount of yogurt considering we only have 3 bites of oatmeal. Usually within a day or 2, Jackie. It is, Jennifer. You know what? Other recipe creators, it is too. Like I said, they're just making it and doing the chaos before they go live. And then, no, I use regular oats, Faith. All right, I'm gonna do half a teaspoon of super sweet. I'm gonna do a little touch of vanilla. Would I put that away? I did. A little touch of vanilla. I thought I just heard someone scream. I'm glad you love my chaos, Jackie. Oh. All right. I'm gonna put this on the top. And then I'm gonna dust it with a little cocoa. And then I'm gonna put it in my fridge and I'm gonna eat it tomorrow. I'll make a nice coffee drink. Yeah, right. I wish. Oh man, Susan, I wish that this chaos was fake. My husband would say, yeah, that's about the farthest thing from fake. I am the most chaotic cook. Like, you should have seen my kitchen Saturday after we made those Namo Eskimo bars live. You should have seen the mess I had to clean up. It took me 45 minutes to clean my kitchen. Cocoa, right here. All right, I'm gonna sprinkle a little of that on top. I mean, you should probably use some fancy duster thing to get it not clumped like I just did, but whatever. Blow it around and it'll look pretty. I mean, whatever. All right. There it is. Tiramisu, overnight oats. Put those in the fridge. We'll eat them tomorrow and see how they taste. If they're good, we'll put them on the website. They might be terrible. We'll wait and see. All right, I'm gonna stick them in there. It looks like plenty now that it's in there and all together. It'll be fine with a big old cup of Joe. All right, now I'm gonna make. They did turn out good. The topping got screwed up, Michelle. The topping wasn't so great. All right. My leggings are sliding down. Let's make a baked overnight blended oat. By baked, I mean cooked in the microwave. Let's see if we can get it right this time. Half a cup of steel cut oats. Put your blade in there first. My sink's clean. Don't worry about it. I just cleaned it this morning. Not that you care. All right. Half a cup of oats. I'm going to do about a third of a cup. It is. It's a nice fridge, Sammy. I love it. A third of a cup. What is this? A quarter cup. A third of a cup is a little bit more than that, but not all the way more. So I'm going to do like that much. And then I'm going to do a couple tablespoons of the Swerve, brown swerve. Hey, Carrie. Sorry, it's annoying. Facebook is annoying. All right, 2 tablespoons. I think that seems about right. This is going to be kind of a peanut butter flavor. A couple tablespoons of that. I'm going to do about 3 tablespoons of egg whites, which would be, how many tablespoons are in a quarter cup? Is it 3 or 4? I forget every time. It's 4 tablespoons in, is it 3 tablespoons or 4? I forget every single time. There's 4 tablespoons in a quarter cup, which, what is it that's got 3 tablespoons that I always confuse it with? I don't know. So I'm going to go under a quarter cup here. About 3 tablespoons of egg whites. I'm going to do half a banana. This is going to be peanut butter cheesecake baked oatmeal, by the way. That's right. Thank you, Jackie. It's 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon, 4 tablespoons in a quarter cup. Oy. I get that confused all the time. All right. I wanted to put some vanilla in there. I keep putting my vanilla away. It's the one thing I'm putting away as I cook. I don't know. I should get some vanilla. That looks that old. I buy the expensive stuff from the Dollar Tree, and I'm running out. I'm gonna put a little baking powder in there. Baking, use your English, not bacon powder. Although that probably wouldn't taste too bad. Baking. I'll have you all know, speaking of bacon, I don't know, what is this? Maybe half a teaspoon, I guess. I will have you all know that Shirley Moore brought me a thing of bacon grease a while back and told me to start using it. And I cooked with it all the time and I liked it. It was delicious. Then yesterday I made a bunch of bacon and I had a whole bunch of bacon left over, bacon grease. And I tried to look up how I'm supposed to store it because it had all the chunks and stuff in it. And I know you're supposed to clean that out so it doesn't go rancid. It was way too much effort. I didn't save it. I can't do that. You people that save your bacon grease. It's too much work. How much fat is in Baker's chocolate? 2 pieces has 7 grams. I feel like I want a little bit of chocolate in here, but I don't want chocolate chips because I'm not eating personal choice for the month of January. Don't ask me why. It was a stupid idea. No, I'm just going to do peanut butter cheesecake. Okay, let's get some peanut powder. Where do you think I put that? I didn't get that ingredient out. Right there. It's right in front of my face. What do you know? All right, I'm going to put a tablespoon, and then I'll make peanut butter cheesecake for the top. All right, that's the ingredients, I guess. I don't know. I'm winging it. I'm making it up as I go. It might be okay, and it might not. We're going to find out together. Blend it up. Strain it with a coffee filter, a little canning jar, and leave it on the counter. Oh, it's so much extra work. It's so much extra work when fat comes in a container from the grocery store, already done for you. All right, I'm gonna bake it in this bowl because I have a feeling it might rise up on me. You could bake this in the oven, probably 20 minutes on 350, be my guess. I should have sprayed the sides of that. I'm gonna regret that decision. I'm gonna put that on a plate. You've never strained it? Then how was yours so clean, Shirley? It didn't have any little chunks of bacon in it. It didn't have nothing in it. It was so perfectly smooth and clean. All right, I'm going to start with 3 minutes and then I'll check it and go from there. I have a feeling it's going to be like 6, but we're going to start with 3. Put it on a plate so that when it pours over, you don't have a mess to clean up. Pro tip. All right, let me wash this out and we'll make the cheesecake topping. And then we'll make pork roast. This is the wildest variety of foods. Espresso oats, peanut butter oats, and pot roast. Pork roast. Pulled pork. All right. I'm having pulled pork for probably 2 or 3 days because it was on sale. And when you can get a pork roast on sale, you buy it and you eat it for days on end. All right, cheesecake topping. Let's go with this. We're going to blend it. I'm going to do 1/4 cup of, is that enough? Half a cup is 12 grams of protein. So we're going with a whole half cup. Half a cup of light cause cheese. And now I'm out of that. That's cute. I eat that every day. I'm going to have to order a Walmart delivery. I'm going to put a teaspoon of super sweet in here. Ooh, that sounds good, Susan. I'm going to start with a teaspoon. I'm going to put vanilla, which I put back again. Actually, no. I'm going to put peanut butter. Oh, there's never a use for peanut butter extract, and here it is. Today's the day that we get to make peanut butter something with peanut butter extract. I don't know. Why did I just measure that? I don't know. Quarter teaspoon, half teaspoon, something like that. We'll taste it and see how it tastes. And what else was I going to put? Peanut powder. Duh. Did I put that away? No, I didn't. It's right here. I'm going to do a heaping tablespoon of peanut powder. And then I'm going to taste it. And if it tastes good, I'll go with it. If it doesn't, I'll tweak it. But I think it's going to be delicious. Well, it hasn't overflowed yet, so that's a positive. I'm making French toast and scrambled egg whites. That sounds good. I love French toast. Might need to add a little liquid. We'll see. And I'm going to scrape down the sides and then blend it some more. Because I want it nice and... Oh, it smells good. You ever made cottage berry whip? Use... No, sorry. Peanut butter whip. Well, this is basically it. Needs more sweetener. I did half a teaspoon. I'm going to do 3/4 of a teaspoon. And I need to add just a touch of milk. That's their whole breakfast, Christy. That's what they have for breakfast at that hotel. That's it. Oh my gosh, this looks fabulous. That's good. Well, when you look at that cute little thing, 3 minutes may have been. Oh my gosh, it's perfection. All right, well, I was gonna eat it in the bowl, but it came out so perfect. I feel like I should flop it out onto a plate. Oh my gosh, look. All right, I'm gonna let that cool for a minute while I make my pork roast because I don't want my cottage cheese mix, my cheesecake mix to melt. So I'm gonna leave it there and let it cool for a minute while we make a pork roast, shall we? I'm gonna get my busted Pampered Chef crock pot, busted. I took a big chunk out of it along with my busted, you know, thingies. What is that? The other, you know what I'm trying to say. My 9x13. All right, here's my pork roast. Collard greens, sauteed mushrooms, and onions and spinach in your eggs. That sounds awesome. Look at my big old pork roast, and it was on sale for $8. That's a bargain. Listen, don't take a tip from me. Some people say rinse your meat in the sink. Some people get grossed out by that. I feel like it spreads more germs than not, so I don't. And if that grosses you out, well, don't do it the way I do it. That's what I have to say about that. If you don't like the fact that I'm not going to wash my meat off in the sink with some soap, I know there's some people that do it and it's so gross to me that people put their chicken in the sink and rinse it off and spread their salmonella everywhere. So if that just totally grossed you out that I put it straight in here, just do it how you want to do it. Okay? That's what I think, Meredith. I ain't washing no chicken. I saw this big Facebook argument about people not washing chicken, and I'm like, who washes chicken? That's dangerous. It's a crack pot. Susan says it's no longer a crock pot, it's a crack pot, and that is hysterical. I am now, from now on out, I'm calling this my crack pot. All right, let's make up a little stuff to pour over this, all right? I'm winging this as I go. This is how I do things. Okay, I'm gonna do, this is gonna be kind of like a barbecue-y flavor. I'm gonna do about a teaspoon, and I'm not measuring these. Listen, if you wanna measure, you just go ahead. Teaspoon of cumin. I'm gonna do about a tablespoon of onion powder, and I'm gonna take that hair out because nobody wants that in their dinner. About a tablespoon of onion powder. I'm gonna do about a tablespoon of garlic powder. Did I bring the salt out or did I leave it over here? I'm gonna do about, the salt has some chunks in it. I just opened a fresh bag. I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of salt. I am going to do a couple of tablespoons of Bragg's. I'm gonna do like a quarter cup of apple cider vinegar. And I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of liquid smoke. And I'm gonna do a couple tablespoons of brown swerve. Actually, just about one tablespoon. And then I need tomato paste, which I got out right here, tomato paste. I put a couple big globs of tomato paste in there. Probably a couple tablespoons of tomato paste. It makes like a saucy rub, kind of like a, I don't know what you call this, a sauce. I'm gonna make up, so my family will have roasted red potatoes with it, Lisa. It's perfect. My family will have roasted red potatoes, and I'm gonna have coleslaw. I have some angel hair cabbage. It's all shredded up, and I'm just gonna make coleslaw. And I'll just have a huge pile, like not like a mayonnaise coleslaw, but I'll do like a it will have mayonnaise in it. This is what I do. This is how I like to do it, and I like to make a mess. Usually my pork roast doesn't fall over the side of my, there, I got some of that stuff on the bottom. I will make a coleslaw that's got a little bit of mayonnaise, but it'll have a little bit of oil in it and just some seasonings. And I will have a huge plate of that. Just cold coleslaw on the bottom, and I will plop my shredded pork on top of that. That's it. Easy peasy. Slap that on high, and we've got dinner for at least 2 days. At least 2, probably 3 actually. I like to eat it until people start saying, oh my gosh, I'm sick of this. Are we gonna have something different for dinner? That's how I roll. Yes, I should probably wash my hands. I think I got meat juice on my hands. Hold on. Nobody wants meat juice in their cheesecake topping. And pickles. Yes, pickles. Yes, yes, pickles. Totally. Gotta have pickles with your pork roast. I'll probably put some, I got some jalapeno. I'll probably put that in my coleslaw. All right, here's my cheesecake topper to go on top of my baked oatmeal, my cheesecake baked oatmeal, or baked cheesecake oatmeal. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's almost like frosting my oatmeal. And then when I'm done this video, I will make a cup of coffee. I'll have an Americano on the side. That's so good. All right, that's what it looks like. Let's taste it. Baked oatmeal. It's great. That's delicious. Yep. That's exactly what I was craving this morning. That is exactly what I was craving. See, for you espresso makers, I had this, what I thought was dialed in. I had it working, so I had a nice dry puck. At the end of my brew, I had a really nice dry puck that popped out of my little, this thing. I can't remember what they call it. Now it comes out wet. I can't get it back to where it was, all because I was watching YouTube videos and trying to be professional and trying to get it the way I thought it should work. And I screwed it up. And now my espresso sucks. I think I've got it too fine. I've got it down on a 4. The guy on the YouTube said it had to be closer to like a 3. I had it on a, I used to have it on a 16, and then I realized what I was making was not really espresso because it was pulling too fast. So now I've screwed everything up. And now I need to watch more YouTube videos. That cup's going to come flying out of there any minute. So somebody needs to come over here and dial this machine in so it'll work right. Because I clearly don't know what I'm doing. All right. Brew. Do it. Oh, whoops. I didn't even grind beans and put it in there. I just put it in there clean. That's not going to be a very good espresso. Anyway. All right. Yes. I know. Probably does, Meredith. Mine was coming out super dry, and I would pop it out, and it was this nice hard pop. Now it's coming out sludgy, and I can't figure out. I have no idea. I think my grind was too. I had it way too coarse, and I also don't have one of those little sticky things that you put in there. I mean, I'm learning more and more that this is more of a job than I knew. And you're supposed to like, really, Sammy? So the videos I was watching last night said 28 to 32, but then they said you have to, if it comes out with 28 to 42 seconds, it has to weigh a certain amount of espresso. You have to get a certain amount. I'm just gonna go Dunkin'. It's overcomplicated. I love the taste of it, but I can't figure it out. All right, I'll let that do a little Americano, and then I'll drink that with a little splash of half and half, just a little tiny bit, because I really don't have any added fat in my breakfast here. So I think you can have a whole tablespoon for 3.5 grams of fat. So that's what I'll have for my added fat with my breakfast. No, I can't buy pre-ground. It grinds the grinds for, well, I mean, I could just put it in the portafilter and not grind it. Yeah, they are, but they're so complicated. It's so over my head. Okay, why didn't, I put it on latte and not Americano. 22 pounds of pressure when tamping down your coffee. How am I supposed to know that, Sammy? How do I know what 22 pounds of pressure is? Oh, mercy. I need to go watch some YouTube, people. That's my goal for today. I'm going to drink my Americano and watch some YouTube on how I'm making it wrong. Because clearly I am. All right, friends. Thank you so much for joining me for all of this oatmeal and pork roast and chaos. And now somebody please come clean my kitchen because it looks like a tornado just went off. All right. I love you guys. Thanks again for joining me, and I will see you all